Hey guys, it's Kelly, and today we're talking about kitchen hacks. And I know that for so many people, they don't get in the kitchen because they feel like they don't have enough time, they're not familiar with what needs to be done, and there's just a sense of overwhelm. It's just easier to pick up the phone and order or get some delivery service. But I wanted to go over a couple things really quickly with you. First of all, if I were setting up a kitchen to prepare meals for my family and maybe for another person outside of the family where I had to deliver the meals, I'd have these basic tools. So we're going to talk about those. First of all, I'd have a really good pair of tongs. And you might be thinking, well, I don't need those. Well, these are great for the barbecue. They're great for turning things, and it keeps your hands out of the way of the flame and the heat. So these are a super great investment. Also, you can see that this pair has like the rubber on it. So anything that's made by a company called Good Grips is really awesome, because especially for folks with arthritis, or they may be challenged with holding on to things, maybe their hands are a little unsteady, these are great products for them. Here's another example of a Good Grips product. It's a peeler. So you can see it's got that little grippy part right there. The handle's bigger, it's easier to hang on to, easier to grip, hence the name, right? These little gizmos, I remember my mom having like lids for the dog food, and we have a new puppy, so we've got some wet food that we're giving her, and you got to put the lid back on the can. So these are made for putting back on cans, which is awesome. So you're not wasting things. Tomato paste is a great example of that. I never use the whole can of tomato paste, but I'm always thinking, I don't want to just put saran wrap on it or something. So, one of these small little things back on the tomato paste can saves it, right? This is another thing that this was actually my mom's, but you can buy these now on Amazon, and they're little grippers to get like a jar lid that might be tight or stuck. This is a great gift for a senior who might struggle to get things open. We often don't think about something as simple as Gatorade, for example. The top on the Gatorade is so hard to get off. I'm not kidding you. Like, try it someday. So if you're buying things like that for someone who is older or who has limited strength or mobility in their hands, open the tops of those jars first and then put it back in the fridge. And even you may want to pour out half of it into another container, because the containers tend to be really heavy too. And so that's frustrating for somebody. And, then they drop it, then they feel bad about it, they're ashamed, and they're frustrated because it makes a huge mess. So this little dealy bopper can save